recording, start stream.
It did not. The Klingons have chosen war. The Federation is doing its utmost to protect its borders and the billions of innocents who call this space home. 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 Who call this space.
Okay, so mute that. And boop. Boop. That's all I'm gonna bother with. Okay, take 3. Dum bum 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 bum. Let's go see what's going on here. And while we're traveling there, we'll address skills. Okay. So in this game, you can kind of like fine-tune your character and what kind of character it's going to be. So you get a number of skill points as you level up, ground and space. I'm going to select energy weapons because I'm a tactical. Then ground skills. Oop. Again, I'm going to go for weapon proficiency. And that's it for there. Let's see. I've gotten some new consoles. Let's take a look at what we've got. Compare it against what we have on the ship and what we can add. So tactically, I can add some weapon stuff. So add laser, which adds plus 5.6% phaser damage. So my weapons put out X amount of damage. This adds another 5.6%.
Hidden dangers lurk in space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict, but there are many who oppose peace.
Sort. Alright, we're going to replace one of my rear phasers with an upgraded phaser. And I want a rear torpedo launcher. Okay, so we're going to discard, again, anything that's a stock piece because no sell value. And now I can add weapon consoles, weapon, all these fun things. Alright, is this better than the engine I have? My current engine is plus 8.2 flight speed. This one is plus 8.7 flight speed. Yeah, so this is actually a better console than what I have. This console helps with flight turn rate, which is a big old ship like this. Not a bad thing to have on a ship this size. This is supplement subsystems. And this is universal subsystems. the science console? I don't think we have a spot for that right at the moment. No, the science consoles are open. Okay, warp core. Obviously, this is better than what I have. It was stock core. So this should be able to give me more speed. Yeah, we're going from warp 5 to warp 5.56. So that's better. Set that console. And I think those are all the worthwhile upgrades at the moment. Okay, I think we've righted the system. Let's continue cleaning up here. Start. Okay. Ship area ready for combat. Starting mission. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba. God, it's loading slow. Why are you loading so slow? You're only like 2%. Come on. I probably should get rid of this. There we go. You know what? Let's see. Control Shift. Is it this button? Or this button? Yeah, this button. I have a bunny outfit now. Boop, 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 boop. And let's see. How about we go with this hair today? Yeah. Oh my god. Do 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 do. Sir, I'm detecting a Gorn ship in range of the communication array. I recommend we deal with them before assisting damage to the array. Shields up, prepare for combat. Let's kick their ass. Launching shuttles. Select that target and could not carry those. Put my forces. And I can send one group of them to tackle that ship over there by attacking the other two. And torpedoes.
just stormed in and started shooting. Captain Jean-Luc Picard and the crew of the USS Stargazer discovered ruins from an unknown civilization here almost 60 years ago. The Federation Science Council has been researching the site ever since. It's a fascinating find. There are more than 40 kilometers of catacombs under this facility. We've barely managed to explore a quarter of what we think is here. 2 years ago, we found a star chart in the catacombs that indicated that this civilization had contact with interstellar travelers more than 15,000 years ago. The chart led us to another site on Cassay 4, where we found the most extraordinary artifacts. If we're correct, the race that once lived here may have been an advanced proto-reptilian race. The Gorn. The Gorn have extremely long memories. Thousands of years ago, the Gorn hegemony ruled this entire sector. In their minds, that means these planets are still theirs. The alliance with the Klingons has inspired the Gorn to start rebuilding their empire. Every planet from here to Cestus 3 is in danger. The Gorn. They just stormed in. Not everyone. There are several members of our team still unaccounted for. Please, you must find them. The Gorn destroyed our automated fire suppression system in the initial attack. You will find fire suppression devices on the walls that you can use to fight the fires.
You'll be safe on the Bun's Revenge. I'll find your team.
I'm coming with you, Captain. There's too much at stake, and I know this project.
Ba-ba-ba. Fire Bun. Fire Kitty.
Klingon invasion was a blow to Gorn self-determination and identity.
Trailer.
These kinds of raids are the Gorn's attempt to reclaim their identity through their history.
Fire. Heck yeah. Uh-oh.
Look at all this damage. We'd have helped if the Gorn had just asked. I guess when one of your leaders turns out to be a shapeshifter, though, it damages your sense of trust.
Down, Victor. Down. Nice. Whoop. Ooh, what's in here? Some food and health deals. Okay. Now I'm gonna put out all the fires. I don't have to put out all the fires. I only have to put like X amount out. I've already done all the things, but I'm just gonna do it because Oh, whoops. I'm on fire! I'm on fire! I burned myself to death. And grenade! And down for the count. One more fire.
There's another research team on Kasei 4, involved in a dig at a promising site. Given what the Gorn have done here, I'd imagine that team is in trouble. Captain, we have to check on them. If the Gorn have taken over the dig site, the researchers could be captives. Or worse.
Beam up and warp to Kasea 4. Sir, attempting to establish communication link to... Captain, Gorn ship detected. They're powering up weapons. That lance beam is such a cheat. This is a tier 6 ship, which is only supposed to be flown by a vice admiral. But because they allow you to fly these ships at lower levels, they're kind of got a few cheats. Let's get down to the surface and kick some Gorn butt.
This is the dig site that our team was working on. They set up several shield generators to help protect the most important artifacts from further damage. There's a small encampment under the shield dome. The Gorn probably came in and took over everything. If we disable the shield generators, we may be able to get inside and rescue the other archaeologists. Look up. You can see the shield generator beams. We can follow those to find the controllers and turn off the system.
Bum, bum.
The team here found remnants of a precursor civilization that may be a relative of the Gorn.
Shield power is dropping! What is going on?
Our understanding of Gorn evolution is woefully inadequate. Are they even offspring of the Preservers? The Gorn territorial claims aren't entirely without merit, but they would displace billions of people.
They are lizard.
A diplomatic solution could help to save Gorn heritage without disrupting Federation colonies.
Dun, 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 dun. weapon power cell and Jubilanian fudge.
More fluctuations! Increase the power to the shields!
I don't think they like us taking the shield generators down. Oh. The invisible wall. Go hit him hard and hit him fast. This kid ain't got no time for waiting. Whoop their ass real quick.
The protective shields are down! Incompetent fools!
They're not incompetency. They just suck. They just couldn't take on me and my team.
One to beam up!
You ran away. You ran away.
There's no sign of the other team. The Gorn must be holding them captive elsewhere.
We're too late. Beam us up to the ship.
You are meddling in affairs you do not understand. This system was the home of our ancestors. It belongs to the Gorn by ties of blood and conquest. We will not allow grave robbers and thieves to desecrate hallowed ground without punishment. Prepare for death!
Yeah, good luck with that. This fight's gonna be over pretty dang quickly. You're locked onto the hostages and ready to beam them directly to sickbay on your command. Beam the hostages aboard. The researchers have asked that we leave them here, sir. They say they want to do what they can to recover their research and assess the damage done to the ruins. Starflight will be sending a team to assist them. We can have the system whenever you're ready. Dun, 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 dun.
If the archaeological sites in the Kasei system really are from a Proto-Gorn culture, we will have to weigh carefully the knowledge we gain versus what the Gorn claim to be their own history. The Federation Science Council has a lot to consider. For now, though, I'm glad the researchers are safe. Good work.
Let's see. Let's take with beam weapons.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Yay! Okay. Let the game pick out what I should do next. In the meantime, purchase more weapons.
Commander Burgess, Starfleet Intelligence. There's something I'd like you to look into. It could change the course of the war in our favor. We have intel suggesting that the Klingons are operating a secret weapons facility in the Hiromi cluster. We also believe the base is under the command of Ambassador Bovat, a controversial figure in Klingon politics. I'd like you to get to the truth of the matter, and soon. To that end, I'm sending one of my top agents to join you on the mission. I think you'll find Lieutenant Van Zyl to be a very capable officer. Don't hesitate to seek her counsel in the field. Proceed to the Briar Patch and find out what the Klingons are up to. If there are any weapons there, you are to deactivate or destroy them. And should you encounter the ambassador, do bring him in. I'd like a word.
Roger that.
Admiral Quinn says you're the right officer for this job.
Setting course for the Briar Patch. I might take a moment to grab a drink when we get to the Briar Patch. So if my avatar goes wonky, that's why I stepped away from the camera for a moment. I'll be right back. I am back. Not that anyone's really watching, but I'm back. Okay. Secret orders begin. Thanks for having me along, Lieutenant. I look forward to solving this little mystery and with you and your crew. As do we, Lieutenant. Right, to business. Alarming sensors are picking up several Klingon battle groups. They appear to be placing self-replicating disruptor cannon turrets throughout the region of space. If we don't take those cannons now, this entire asteroid belt will be bristling with Klingon defenses. The composition of the nebula will make maneuvering at high speeds impossible. In addition, the briar patch contains pockets of Metreon gas. The gas is highly reactive to weapons fire and could be very dangerous. Starfleet recommends to keep at 4 kilometers away from gas clouds. This should keep us safe out of range of them happenings if one of them happens to ignite. Keep a distance of 4 kilometers. Got it. However, the gas can also be used as a weapon. Do you remember the Riker maneuver? If you detonate pocket of gas when the Klingons are close to them, they'll do a lot of our work for us. Where requires to maintain low impulse speeds or risk damaging to the ship. You sound like you have an idea. I do. It's a little on the radical side. Let's hear it. So it connects to filter out a percentage of the Metreon particles. It could give us excess energy to go full impulse without risking the ship. I'm not exactly sure what that percentage might be, though. Too risky. We'll adhere to Starfleet guidelines on speed for the mission. In we go to the gauntlets. You're wondering why my avatar's bouncing around. I'm having a little bit of sandwich on our mission here because we can't really go very fast. So I figured. Two birds, one stone. I think that my shuttles blew themselves up.
Warning, ship is under attack. Warning, ship is under attack. Target shield.
My shells are kind of dumb. They keep filling themselves. Basically, I'm on the quality of it. I got too much of a tremendous worry. To start picking up energy signature near the large asteroid. Looks like the defense turrets are guarding a facility on the asteroid surface. Judging by the layout I'm reading here, there's a KDF military research station built into the asteroid. I think it's worth investigating. Our Klingon friends are up to mischief in the base, I wager. Yeah, it's a pretty safe bet. My shuttles have blown themselves to pieces, apparently.
Ship is under attack.
No much there. Excellent. The defenses have been neutralized. We should be able to proceed. With your permission, I'll join the away team. I believe they're standing by, waiting your orders. Let's kick some Klingon butt. Heads up, I'm reading several Klingons in the area, but my Tricorps also picking up 2 additional life signs ahead. Hostages, perhaps? Time to blow it up. Boom. Here, have a grenade. It's got a strike team. Door's about to go boom.
Happy to tell you what I know, but ask fast. I'm going to the shuttle bay and getting out of here. I'm an independent researcher. Word got out that an interested party was paying a lot of latinum for simple projects. It sounded like a good deal. Then I got here, found out the Klingons were my new employers, and the good deal was work or die. I should have known better. There used to be about 20 of us working on various projects. As people completed their work, disappear. I heard one of the Klingons say that my time was up. You got here just in time. Bovat is the one running this whole operation. I overheard him say he's keeping the Klingon Empire strong by prolonging the... He thinks that unless the Klingons have an enemy on which to focus their energies, they'll fight amongst themselves and tear the Empire apart. I kind of hope he's right. He hasn't let much information slip, but I know that he found some sort of device abandoned in deep space. He wants to use it in an attack so horrible, the people of the Federation will demand that Starfleet take revenge. The fighting will continue for years. I'm heading for the hangar, finding the first ship that will fly, and getting out of here. I'm done working for Klingons. Some of them are honorable, but Bovat cannot be trusted. His desire for war with the Federation has blinded him. The Klingons are planning something big. They have been forcing us to design weapons. They want improved disruptors and torpedoes for their ships, but some of their demands have been very specific. They want a weapon that can punch through solid neutronium, which is impossible. And they keep talking about torpedoes, with payloads big enough to destroy a small planet. There are prototypes of some of the new weapons in the laboratory here, as well as schematics on the base computers. If I were you, I'd destroy the prototypes and the schematics. Neither side needs that kind of destructive power.
Thank you. These Klingons have had me designing weapons for them at Disruptor Point. The scientists who finished their research are taken away. We are the only 2 left.
Both scientists are safe, thankfully. As just we locate those weapons now, we can set up explosive charges and remote detonate them when we return to the ship. Knock, knock. We're coming in. I see friends. They want to be friends. Here, have a grenade. Oh, that was over way too quickly. We kicked the living crap out of them. What do we have here? Looks like spice pudding and another hyper spray. And what do we have here? What is a Klingon doing with Vulcan Plomeek soup? That's not exactly a thing that a Klingon would be into, I don't think. Hello? Anyone home? We're coming in. Hi. Anywhere vaporized. There's bomb number 1. Bomb number 2. Bomb number 3. And bomb number 4. Boop. Okay. There's a computer core nearby. Let's see if we can upload contents of your ship's computer. Upload its contents to the ship's computer. The data we find give us insight into the Klingons, where they're planning to use these weapons. We may even find hints of Provok's ultimate plan. We have the data, and the analysis indicates, hold up, something's happening. Since we're picking up a Klingon vessel leaving the facility, we could really use you back on the bridge, Lieutenant. Return to the ship. Freaking allergies. This is my nose.
Face to face at last with one of the Federation's greatest officers. I've read much about you, though I'm not as impressed as our intelligence agents are. After all, you were rather easily led to this system by a few well-placed misplaced pieces of bait. I've had pet dogs with more sense. I have everything I need from the research station, but I must say, humiliating a Federation war criminal is, as the humans say, an added bonus. Try to stop us if you must. However, I won't think poorly of you if you warp back to Earth with your tail between your legs, there to whimper at your master's feet. You have lost this day. Victory is mine, and mine alone. Kapla!
Alright, Blue Fault, Lieutenant. We have more immediate concerns. I'm reading several Klingon ships on sensors. Looks like they were attempting to escape the system. Looks like they're trying to use the asteroid belt to mask their warp cores signatures. If we hurry, we should be able to intercept them. You cannot escape. The Bun's revenge will not allow you to escape. The Bun revenge comes to revenge. Where are you?
Ship is under attack.
Think you can escape me? You cannot escape a Bun on a mission. The Bun is coming for you. I see you. Okay, two of my shuttles killed themselves. Lovely. Lovely. Return cloud coming in range and fire.
Ship is under attack.
seen another Klingon ship. Where's the other one? Boom. And we're done. Bum, 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 bum.
I've read the after-action report filed by Lieutenant Van Zyl. Pity we weren't able to apprehend Bavat, but I'm glad we shot that weapons facility down. Nicely done. As for that weapons research the Klingons were conducting, Starfleet has some of our best people analyzing the data you recovered. We'll find out what Bavat and his people were doing there soon enough. There's a lot more intel to analyze, and I suspect we'll be working again soon. Klingons don't tend to think small, and we'll need the best we can get to deal with Bavat and his...
machinations. Where to stop?
Admiral Quinn says you're the right officer for this job.
Starfleet intelligence needs your help.
Admiral Quinn says you're the right officer for this job.
Okay, setting mission course for the next mission. Donna system. Engage. Let's see what we got. A bunch of new stuff. No major pluses here. The only problem is I don't have any open consoles for that to go right now. It would add to my ability to defend myself, but I kind of need the other consoles that I have right now. Begin Doomsday device. Engage.
We're counting on you.
Captain, we arrived at the Donna system. Starfleet intelligence told Emmerquin that they have a contact in Bravat's fleet, and that he is on one of these vessels. I was expecting some sort of code transmission, but I'm not receiving anything. It's time for direct approach. Captain, I recommend that we disable one of the Klingon ships and board it. Coming to be your friends, Klingons. See my shuttle off to go play with that cruiser. Not really doing much damage to it, are they?
Whatever you need, sir.
Enemy shields, weapons, and engines are totally disabled, Captain. We're sending over boarding parties to secure the ship. You can join them whenever you're ready.
How can I help you?
Lieutenant, I'm coordinating the boarding party's movements. The teams are reporting that the Targ was running with a skeleton crew. There have been a few skirmishes already, but you should have too much difficulty securing the ship. I have very terrible reading.
Your orders, sir.
Decuron is secured, but Gamma Squad is reporting that there are a few Klingons left on the bridge. Klingons have locked down the turbo lifts, but now that we're holding main engineering, we can take the control of the entire system. Turbo lift near you location is operational. Use it to get to the bridge, and I'll transport security teams to support your advance. Your ass away from me. Hey, you step up on me like that.
Whatever you need, sir.
The bridge and the rest of the ship are secured, sir. And the remaining Klingons are being transported to the brigs for holding. Commander Burgess was sure that there was an informant on this ship that would be valuable to us. Perhaps it's in the ship's logs. There should be a terminal in the reading room. Maybe you have more luck finding out where they were looking for.
Captain's personal log. I have been betrayed by my first officer, a man I considered my friend, Kavok. Why? He and a group of traitors tried to take the ship. Kavok is the only survivor. There is also evidence that Kavok sent a coded message to Federation space. I do not understand why a warrior I have trusted with my life would do this. He tried to explain, but I do not need to listen to the words of a traitor. Let him rot in the brig. Ambassador Babat has ordered me to bring him to the Imaga system for questioning. Kavok will die screaming. It is not an honorable death, but it is the one Kavok deserves.
Give me 1 second. Just answering a tweet or text message on Discord. Okay. Whoop. Do-do-do-do. It's a clown in a cage. I won't speak to you through the force feel like a caged animal. Let me out and we can talk.
You are my enemy, but today you are my only hope. I will redeem my honor. I was once the first officer of this ship. I served the House of Bavat loyally and well, and fought by my captain's side in battle. I thought I was living an honorable life, and then I learned what Ambassador Bavat's plans for the war were. I could not let Bavat do such a horrific thing. To unleash such a weapon upon the galaxy for his own ends is the act of a coward, not a warrior. I gathered a small group of officers who thought as I did. Our plan was to take over the ship and fly it to the Imaga system. There, we would either stop this doomsday before it occurred, or die in battle. I tried to take this ship. I failed. Now I am dishonored, and I must redeem myself or die. Do you have more questions? When my plan to take the Targ was discovered, I knew I had to act quickly. Bavat has much more than the experimental weapons from the base in the Briar Patch. He has a planet killer, a ship of such destructive power that nothing can stand against it. He intends to use this doomsday machine to attack Federation worlds. I find myself in a strange place. To regain my honor, I must join forces with my enemy. I sent a coded message to the Sol system and hoped that the right person would hear it. Do you have more questions? Bavat is obsessed with conflict. He believes that the Klingon Empire will stagnate and fall into degeneration and ruin unless they have enemies to fight. Without war, Bavat believes that we will destroy ourselves. Bavat found the planet killer, and he ordered his scientists to learn how to control it. Now, he plans to attack and destroy one of your worlds. The Ambassador knows the Federation wants peace, but if there was an attack where billions died, would something so heinous make you want revenge? If he succeeds, the war between our peoples will be endless, and Bavat will have won. Do you have more questions? It is a ship with no crew. Its hull is solid neutronium. It fires beams of pure anti-protons, and fuels itself with the hulks of destroyed planets. Weapons are useless against it. The planet killer is ancient. I have heard stories that your Starfleet defeated a device similar to this long ago. I hope that you will be able to defeat this one as well. Do you have more questions? It was a floating hulk deep in the Taang Nebula. Ships from his house searched for months before they found it. Bavat claims to have knowledge of the future. He says that is why he knew the planet killer would be found in the nebula. Its location was forecast. I do not know if this is true.
If our actions cannot change our path, then are we imprisoned by fate? Do you have more questions? So he claims. I was once one of Bavat's most valued officers, and he told me much of his plans. Bavat said that centuries ago, there was a temporal Cold War. Factions from the future manipulated people in their past like pieces in a Klinjar game, each trying to change history for their own ends. Agents from one of these future factions, the Nakul, came to the Klingon Empire in the 22nd century. They tried to gain my people's loyalty by revealing much of what was to come. My ancestors listened and recorded all that they were told. Then they spat in the Nakul's faces and sent them back to their own time empty-handed. Even then, we would never be willing slaves. Since then, the knowledge that the Nakul offered in trade for servitude has been preserved by a small cabal of Klingons. This organization ruled from the shadows, using what they knew, what was forecast, to guide the future of the Empire. Bavat is the last. He has no sons, and trusts no one. When he dies, all that came from the Nakul dies with him. Do you have more questions? Help me. Repair this ship, and we will fly it to Imaga together. Then we can disable the energy drain so your fleet can enter. With your help, we can destroy the Doomsday Machine and end the threat to your Federation.
How can I help you?
I received transmission from Earth, Space Dock for you. Priority 1. I'll patch a message through to you. You can use the terminal on the ring room. Come on. Situation here. What's your orders?
Do what you think is best. It's risky, but Kavok may be our best chance to stop Bavat and this planet killer. I'm notifying all available ships to change course for Imaga. Once the energy drain is taken care of, they'll move in to support you. I don't need to tell you how important it is to stop the Doomsday Machine before Bavat can use it to attack populated worlds. Millions of people are relying on you to save them. I know you can do it. Good luck.
Captain Mia to Lieutenant Vazis.
Yes, Captain.
Send a repair team to the bridge over immediately. We need to use this ship.
Understood. I'll join you shortly.
I'm monitoring communications from the planet. They're not calling for ships, so either they haven't noticed us, or they think we're supposed to be here. We're safe for now, but that could change. We need to scan one of the generators maintaining the energy drain to get all the information I need to finish a new command program. Be careful. Bavat trusts no one, not even his own men. He may have defenses in this system even I don't know about.
I'm going stealth. Stealth Kitty and a bird. Kitty is inside the bird. Oh, what attacked us?
Drones? Ugh! Bavat must have upgraded the security. Scanning the generators now. I have the data. We will need to load the control program into all 3 generators. After that, we can change the command codes from a terminal on the planet's surface. The generators are under our control now, but your ships won't be safe until we lock Bavat and his forces out of the command consoles. I've equipped your away team with holo projectors, and they're ready for the mission. And Captain, remember that you're a Klingon now. Try not to look too out of place.
Landing the ship.
The objective here is simple. Find a control console and change the command codes. Then Bavat won't be able to stop us from shutting down the energy drain.
None.
There are 2 consoles. The Alpha console is staffed by an officer who might be willing to negotiate. The Beta console, let's just say that Commander Talk prefers fighting to talking. The soldiers here shouldn't challenge you, but be careful of the TARs. The holo emitters won't fool them. I have another task to complete. Meet me back here when you are done with the command codes.
Me and my Klingon crew. Itch. After this mission's done, I'm gonna probably have to call it a day. I have to go find some stuff for a friend. This is one of the longer missions to do, though. It's got multi-stage.
Enemy targets on center.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, The one thing about this planet I think is weird is the giant ass mushrooms. And they're just massive. Big old fungal planet. Na, na, na. Na, na. Dum, dun, dum, dum, dun, dum, dun, dun, dun. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Dun, dun. This is close to where I need to be. Dun, dun, dun.
Captain, I've been monitoring your progress from the ship. You are very close to one of the control consoles. There are Klingons where you need to go. You will either need to convince them to leave their post, or find other means of getting access.
The Empire will prevail. Death to the enemies of the Empire!
Shield losing power.
I'll beat your ass. Yeah, I just beat you to death.
I see your mission was successful. Excellent. Mine was as well. I have smashed the device that Bavat used to control his doomsday machine. The planet killer is now as dangerous to him and his ships as it is to anyone else. You cannot control the storm, Captain. If you try, it will consume you. Meet me back at the ship. There is still more to do before this dark day ends and my honor is restored.
I'm going to take the expedient route back. Whee! Say trouble.
You? You stumbled into my trap in the briar patch like a blind Grishna cat. And here you are again, luring Starfleet ships to my testing grounds. The Doomsday Machine will destroy them. It will create glorious, endless war and strife. And it is all possible because of you.
No! I will not allow you to dishonor the Empire with your thirst for blood. We face our enemies as warriors, Bavat. We do not massacre innocents with machines of death.
There are no innocents. There are only the strong and the weak.
Are you strong enough to fight your own weapon? I have destroyed the device controlling the planet killer. No one is safe.
This isn't over. Warriors, attack! Joel, Ichu!
Captain, Klingon comm traffic just spiked. Bavat's forces have lost control of the Doomsday Machine, and they are scrambling all available ships to try to stop it. I've been in contact with Commander Burgess. Now that the energy drain won't affect our ships, the Starfleet Task Force is inbound. We need to get back into space as soon as possible.
Board the ship. What? What the heck? Transform to incorrect puppet. Forced logout. What? Okay. Well, I guess cliffhanger? I don't want to re-log in while on stream, so, sorry? I guess this is just the game wants to do a cliffhanger. The game has decided we're doing a cliffhanger. I don't like cliffhangers either, but not much I can do. Anyways, well, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.